This is the story of my Astro. I originally raced this bike in 1980 when it was owned by a friend of mine called Mark Seaton. The poor Astro had a Kawasaki motor fitted to it, which I immediately seized. It was very fast, but seizing it up cost me probably 2 weeks' wages at the time. Eventually the bike disappeared and it lived in different people's houses. Robbie Phyllis's shed for 3 years up in Albury. Eventually the bike surfaced when Mark sold it many years later to Ricky Wason. I saw the bike at Ray Wason Motorcycles in Wangaratta. I thought, wow, wouldn't it be nice to have this old bike? Had no engine at all at the time. And then eventually the bike was purchased by John McCluskey, who fitted a 360 Persang motor to the bike. Did a nice job. I was lucky enough to be able to buy the bike off John, and I fitted a 250 Astro engine to it for a little while. And then in the meantime, the bike came to a standstill. I went to the US 2 years ago to the Wasean flat track, and I met a lovely man called Daniel Holmes who I'd bought a lot of parts off, and I helped Dan wrench on this bike, this engine anyway, the engine in this bike now. I wrenched on Dan's bike with Jeff C helping Tommy Hicks. And not long after I came home, I thought, gee, wouldn't it be nice to buy one of those motors one day off Dan? Anyway, as time went on, the bike was quite happy with its 250 Bultaco motor fitted back into it. And unfortunately, Dan passed away, and I had the opportunity to buy this engine, which was a brand new Recoed Astro engine by Dan Holmes, and I bought it off Daniel's family, and I got it shipped out here, and I've now fitted it to this bike, and it's just been an ongoing project. And it's kind of nice that I have the original bike that I raced in 1980, or the chassis anyway. It's been a labour of love, and it's a really nice bike.